5 mistakes that almost killed my channel before it started. Mistake number 1, I didn't give YouTube a map. My last video got 4 views. 4 views in 48 hours. And one of those was probably me checking to see if the thumbnail uploaded. Now, I could delete that video and pretend it didn't happen. I could just move on. But here's the thing. That's exactly what the old version of me would have done. The version that spent 7 months building a studio and not recording a single episode. Well, I'm not that guy anymore. So today, I want to walk you through the 5 biggest mistakes I've made starting this channel. Mistakes that almost killed it before it even got started. And the first one is the reason that video only got 4 views. It turns out nobody types 5 biggest lies into YouTube. They type starting over after 50, or they type, is it too late to change my life after 60? Thousands of people every month searching, and my video was invisible to all of them. Not because the content was bad, but because I didn't give YouTube a roadmap. Here's the second thing I got wrong, and this one stung a little. I thought that if I made good content, honest content, real stories, vulnerable stuff, people would find it. I thought YouTube worked like a stage. You put on a good show and people show up. Well, YouTube is not a stage. It's a search engine attached to a recommendation engine. People don't stumble onto your video because you worked hard. They find it because they typed something into that search bar, or because the algorithm saw enough people click on it and said, maybe I should show this to more people. But if nobody clicks, YouTube stops trying fast. My last video had a decent title, The 5 Biggest Lies About Life After 50. It's honest, it's personal, but it didn't make anybody click. The best titles create a question in the viewer's mind that can only be answered by watching. And I hadn't learned that yet. Mistake number 3, I ignored shorts. Now this third one, when I figured it out, I actually laughed because it was so obvious. My channel has 5 long-form videos, big, well-scripted, and well-edited episodes, and exactly 0 shorts. I didn't understand that YouTube uses shorts like little billboards for your long-term content. They reach people who would never find your channel otherwise. They get thousands of views, sometimes tens of thousands, and a percentage of those people click through to watch the full video. My last video had no shorts promoting it, no clips, no teasers, nothing pointing back to it. I published it and I just waited. And waiting is not a strategy. Now I know every episode from here on gets at least 2 shorts pulled from it. Little cliffhangers. Mistake number 4, I let fear dress up as planning. This 4th one is the hardest to admit because it's the one that almost kept me from ever recording anything. I spent 7 months preparing, designing a studio, researching niches, watching tutorials on lighting and audio and editing and such. I built a studio, but not the courage to sit in it. And I told myself I was being thorough, that I was learning, I was getting ready, but that was a lie, and I knew it. I was afraid. I was afraid of looking foolish, afraid of putting something out there and getting only 4 views and having those 4 views confirm what a voice in my head had been whispering all along. Nobody wants to hear from a 68-year-old guy. Perfection is procrastination, and procrastination is failure. I've said that before, and I'll keep saying it because I need to hear it as much as anyone. Confidence is not the requirement for starting. Confidence is the reward for starting. I know that now, but it took me 7 months to learn it. Here's the 5th mistake, the one that I'm making this video to prevent. I almost let those 4 views be the end of the story. I sat there staring at that number, 4, and every doubt I'd spent 7 months fighting came roaring back. See? Nobody's watching. You're too old. You missed your window. This was a mistake. And I almost believed it again. But then I remembered something. The mistakes are the content. That's what this channel is. The wrong turns, the 4 view videos, all of that part of the learning. And if I only showed you the wins, if I waited until everything was polished and performing well, I'd be doing exactly what I tell you not to do. Being new is allowed. Not recording is the failure. 4 views is not failure. 4 views is the first step. I'm not an expert on a mountaintop. I'm just the guy climbing the first step. And I'm not deleting that video. So if you're over 50, you're thinking of starting something, but fear has been dressing up and planning, I want to hear from you. What's the thing you've been putting off? What's the project, the channel, the career change you keep telling yourself you're not ready for? Drop that in the comments. I read every one of them personally. And if you missed that last video, the one about the 5 biggest lies keeping you stuck after 50, go watch it and then come back here and tell me what you think. My name is Steve. If somebody like me can learn how to do YouTube, anybody can. Please subscribe, please like, and most importantly, please have a great day.